Hi, welcome. It's been a bit, but I am back. The holiday season was quite a whirl for me, but I'm Rochelle Jackson, your non toxic lifestyle coach, wellness coach, um, and essential oil educator. And I'm coming with you to you this evening after last week speaking about the hazards of the holiday, the 25th and the 26th. So I come to you this week talking about New Year's resolutions. So I was thinking what some of my major New Year's resolutions have been over the years. Again, I'm Rochelle Jackson, and if you join live, please hashtag live and where you're coming in from. And I do see comments and questions, so if you want to post a note, please do. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. And you may also post comments. So this year, I'm talking about 5 easy non-toxic New Year's resolutions we can make. So we have a lot in our lives, right? So we've been through the holiday season, whatever season that might be. Maybe you have one upcoming. But your first resolution I challenge you with is to give yourself grace. We are all overwhelmed. We're all going through something. We're all facing a challenge that we didn't expect to be facing. Give yourself grace so that you're getting fulfilled in your life in a way that you don't need to seek any kind of toxic behavior that might fill that void. So grace, giving yourself grace is my first request for a New Year's resolution for you. Ridding your body of those toxins that you hold when you don't give yourself grace. The next resolution I have is to change one toxic item in your house to a non-toxic. Now, this could be something like your household cleaner, maybe switching over to an all-in-one cleaner. I love my Thieves cleaner. It is proven to work to remove proteins from your countertops, which is going to be your salmonella, those types of things. But definitely changing one thing. So maybe it's your laundry detergent, or maybe you use dryer sheets and it's time to switch to dryer balls with a few drops of essential oil, or you don't even need that. Maybe it's a desperate need of change in diet or exercise. I know myself, I have had to go gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, and corn-free due to recent medical results. And that's a hard thing to do during this time of year. So I had days where I had to give myself grace. And I have to think about things differently. So going into the toxin thought process. The next area or resolution is going forward, use an app, a toxin manual, or some sort of advisory method, whether it's consumer reports or whether it's EWG or Yucca. Use something out there that can give you the chemical makeup of what you're about to buy. And then educate yourself on what those toxins are. I know I certainly have opportunity where I have been guilty of not scanning an item and bring it home and find out that it's toxic, and then I have to get rid of it, and that's money down the drain. But having those apps, and some of the big ones are Yucca, EWG, Clean Living, and Think Dirty, Clean Living, are great. And there is the free version. You do not have to get the version that is the upgrade to be able to access their information. So making sure you have that when you have new purchases going forward is what I'm thinking is an easy ask. It can be something like clothing. It can be something like a facial scrub or a shampoo. Just scanning it with one of those apps from your phone will tell you everything you need to know about what's actually in that product. As for the fourth resolution, I'm trying to. As for the fourth resolution, the try and begin your awareness of toxins within your environment. So how do you go about doing this? Something as simple as, my apologies, something as simple as listening to a podcast, joining a podcast, and subscribing to someone who does non-toxic lifestyle coaching or helps lead you in the non-toxic direction. There are some great podcasters out there. I know I have a podcast I'd love for you to subscribe to. It's Healthy Home, Healthy Life. It's got a big picture of my face on it, so you can't miss it. But find someone out there that can give you guidance that's in nuggets, in practical nuggets that you can absorb. Maybe it's better if you join a group on, one of the social platforms, and you get your information through that, and you find that collaboration is the best way for you to become more aware of toxins. And there's so many books and so many resources, even using the FDA and checking before you go out, and just taking one step. I've given you about 15 steps, but taking that one step and committing to it, committing to the fact that you are going to listen to that podcast, or you are going to read one news article a week about toxins. Just something really helps to increase that level of awareness. And, so we have one final resolution, and it is commit to self-care. I don't know about you, but this Christmas was not my best Christmas. It's been a really full December, and I'm a lover of Christmas, and I let myself push too hard and too long that I wore myself so thin that I couldn't enjoy my favorite holiday of the year with my kids. I regret that. And that's why this is one of the resolutions I'm putting out there for you as a thought. But committing to self-care, whether it's joining a group, it could be calling an old friend that's a good friend and reigniting that friendship. There are so many options out there, and I encourage you to really think about yourself, and remember that if you're on an airplane, you have to put that mask over your mouth before you put it over anyone else's. So this is a real area of importance for me, but committing to self-care is my last resolution. So in summary, I can tell you, we asked first, you give yourself grace. Secondly, we asked that you change one item in your home to something non-toxic, right? Think about all of the things you could do. Just one item. Maybe it's your hand soap. But something that you can sustain. The third resolution is getting an app or a toxin manual so that when you make new purchases going forward, you are making smart environmental purchases that will not leave you with endocrine disruptors and reproductive disruptors, but one that will help you make wise decisions. The fourth resolution was begin to increase your level of awareness. Join a Facebook group, join a podcast, subscribe to a podcast. I know mine, again, is Healthy Home, Healthy Life. I try to have it out there on Wednesdays. I will say the last 2 weeks I have not because I've been so sick, but it is expected to be launched Wednesdays by 1. And there are lots of other great podcasts out there. And then finally, it's about committing self-care. Giving yourself the opportunity to rest your body so that you can take care of other little bodies around you. Or big bodies, who knows? Maybe you're caring for an elder or a spouse. Maybe you're struggling with a recent diagnosis. There's so many things, but give yourself the grace and commit to self-care. These are my 5 top resolutions that I give you from a non-toxic lifestyle standpoint. And I hope that you can incorporate maybe 1 or 2 of these into your resolutions. And I hate the word resolutions, by the way. These are lifestyle changes, but incorporate 1 or 2 of these that we've shared so that you can grow just that 1 fraction of an inch on the non-toxic scale. It's easy to think that doesn't make much difference, but just changing 1 item in your house will make a huge difference. And, I wish the best for everyone in this new year. And I hope that you have made something about being non-toxic part of your resolutions or lifestyle changes, as I'd like to challenge the word resolutions, and that you can incorporate maybe just 1 of these. I'm Rochelle Jackson, your non-toxic lifestyle coach, wellness coach, essential oil educator, and raindrop massage therapist and practitioner. So thank you for your time today, and we will be looking forward to seeing you in the new year.